Hey guys, this is Irie StarCraft, and I'm going to be broadcasting another 2v2 for you tonight. And this game is going to be again on Tarsonis Assault, and again it is going to be SeleCT, the Red Terran, blue, AlLaBoUtyOu, the blue Protoss. He's going to be playing Protoss this game, so that is a bit of a change because the other team is the same, and it is going to be ProTech, the purple Terran, and Illmatic, the teal Zerg player. And one thing I wanted to say is that I do not know if these games... See, the way Illmatic is talking right now, it makes me think that this might actually have been played right after the previous game. So I was going to say that this goes for that last set of 4 against Sublime and Sorcery that ProTech had with Cheese. I don't actually know whether those were played consecutively or if those are just... they just happen to be playing against the same team again at some other time, as these games are not all super recent. Some of these are a few weeks old, I know, because the version is still 1.1 but not like 1.1.3. So with that being said, I also wanted to mention that if you guys have noticed, I do have the health bars always on for all units, and this may just be a preference thing, and maybe it's just me, but because I noticed some of the other casters don't do this. And I like the health bars on because you can start to appreciate the micro that some of these ridiculously good players have. As we see, it looks like AlLaBoUtyOu is going to... Yes, he is finally going to put down that assimilator to try and delay ProTech's gas. He is going to lose that probe though, so we'll see what this is all about. Maybe just going to cancel that when it gets near completion. But so yeah, the health bars I prefer them on. So let me know what you guys think if you have an opinion on that. But I think you can. It does clutter the screen a lot in some of these battles, but at least the games I've been casting lately have been so. As we see, AlLaBoUtyOu does let this assimilator finish. They have been such quick games, as you can see. Illmatic with his 6 Zerglings are already out. So try and get a follow. There we go. Get a follow on those. I'm trying to, if you noticed, I've cut down my scroll speed to try and make the cast less jumpy. As we see, AlLaBoUtyOu getting a wall off here, throwing that extra pylon down to make sure these Zerglings can't run through. So that was nicely done there. Probably going to end up canceling. Yeah, he does cancel that pylon. And I got to try and catch up to the Zerglings down here. And here it looks like they're going to start hacking away at this supply depot, which was thrown down in desperation. SeleCT getting a wall up this game. If you guys remember last game, his base was wide open, and that spelled disaster for him and AlLaBoUtyOu. But this game, they knew better. And uh-oh, it looks like, though, with that canceled pylon, not going to get rebuilt in time. So these Zerglings and now a Reaper from ProTech are free in the base and now able to kill that Zealot. And now the Zerglings and this Reaper are doing a lot of damage to these probes. This Reaper's going to microwave from that probe and going to continue to pick off these probes. You can see this Reaper in the back making this army so much more effective, and now SeleCT with his own Reaper able to kill that, able to kill ProTech's Reaper, but his Reaper is so low on life and the Zerglings catch up to that. The speed just finishing now for Illmatic, so this Zergling army is going to get way more annoying for AlLaBoUtyOu and SeleCT because they have so much speed now, going through and picking off every single probe that AlLaBoUtyOu has. Does he have any probes left? No. He's only got 2 Zealots. So he does, however, have enough minerals to build 1 probe. So already in a serious problem right now for AlLaBoUtyOu. He has enough minerals for 1 probe, and he has 2 Zealots trying to fight off these Zerglings with no help from SeleCT. That is not going to work, and these Zerglings are still just free in the base trying to chrono boost this probe, but he may have to cancel that because ProTech's Reaper will just kill it. And now SeleCT has 2 Reapers in here, going to try and microwave from these Zerglings, doing a pretty good job actually taking out, it looks like taking out all the Zerglings with his 2 Reapers, so nicely done by SeleCT. But there is still 1 Reaper free in AlLaBoUtyOu's base, and now he used that minerals on that last probe, and that probe is going to die now. So he is totally out of this game unless SeleCT gives him resources, and that is just a huge problem right now this early in the game, because obviously obviously it is basically 2-on-1 now. So we'll see what SeleCT can do out of this, because he's microing his Reapers very well. Notice how he has the low health Reaper in the back and just really doing all he can to try and stay in this game against this early pressure, but now more Zerglings. Look at all these Speedlings on the way. Probably going to decide to finish off AlLaBoUtyou's base, or are they going to try and pressure SeleCT? We'll see. It's almost Illmatic's being a little indecisive about that. Now going to try and pressure the front of SeleCT. He knows that AlLaBoUtyou is basically out of this game. The Zerglings coming through here, and they are so fast, but the SCVs, perfect timing pulling off those SCVs to block the Zerglings and shooting from behind with the Reapers. So incredible micro right now by SeleCT to just stay in this game. And it looks like they are going to be falling back and rallying, massing up units. No, Illmatic's going to go ahead and start picking away at all of AlLaBoUtyou's buildings. Just, excuse me, just for good measure to make sure that he does not come back in this game. Though I did see this Nexus going down, and I did not see that, so he is basically completely done now. I mean, he is totally done. He has no minerals, no probes. He wants to, wait a minute, he says, save me one gas. I'm not sure, he's like pleading to save his gas. I'm not exactly sure why. But, oh, they're talking, this ain't Brood War because you would have to leave the game, so. But, now these Zerglings are going to get, there's so many Reapers though here, and pulling back, look at the speed on these Reapers. So SeleCT with this mass of Reapers right here is going to be able to defend at least for a while, it would seem. And it looks like, I mean, the problem is he is just basically, he has no chance against players as good as Illmatic and ProTech, because a 1 versus 2 right now is just trouble, and he's going to have to try and make something happen. So he's going to go ahead and send on his Reapers, but ProTech has the same amount, has actually more Reapers. ProTech has 8 Reapers, and SeleCT has only 6, so he is going to take this watchtower and sort of sit in the middle of the map, watching for when they're going to push out. He's got 3 more Reapers now, so a slightly larger army here for SeleCT. More and more Reapers, I think, are coming out. So are we going to see an engagement right now as Illmatic with his group of Zerglings and ProTech with his Reapers, getting more and more Reapers now, just chilling at the watchtowers to see what SeleCT, and SeleCT pulling all his SCVs off now to try and engage here, but he runs the Reapers right into ProTech's army, not seeing across these, now they are getting all killed now, and that is game. But he ran up here to try and check this watchtower, and little did he know that ProTech had all his Reapers just standing there, and they got so many free shots before the SCVs were in position that was game. So another well-played game by ProTech and Illmatic. And I wanted to say thank you everybody who has been watching my broadcast. I noticed more people have been watching, and I'm totally stoked about that. And please leave comments and feedback on my broadcasting, or on especially if you have any good team games saved. Like, it doesn't I don't expect games to be all the games that I cast to be between players of this caliber, but any kind of Diamond League team games, if you thought they were good and you saved them, email them to me at iristarcraft@gmail.com, and I will broadcast them for you on this channel. Thank you for watching. This is iristarcraft, and peace out.